What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Quick 60 Sports. Today, I want to give you an update, analysis, and predictions on the Cardinals versus Rams wild card playoff game. So they've played twice before already. They split the series. The Cardinals won on the road, as they usually almost do. I think they only have one loss for the season, and they won 37-20 against the Rams pretty convincingly. And then the last time they played at home, the Cardinals were at home. The Rams won 30-23. It was a pretty close game. Matthew Stafford struggled a little bit, but they ended up pulling it out. So there's some key analysis that I want to bring up for the game before I make my predictions. But the Rams defensive caller, most of the time it's the linebacker that makes the calls and has the headset on. But it's Jordan Fuller, safety for the Rams, and he's out right now. He's one of the better safeties in the league, and Nick Scott is his replacement right now. They signed Eric Weddle, and he's old. I think he's like 36, 37 years old. So I don't see him making a huge impact or probably even playing. I assume he might get a couple snaps, but Nick Scott is his replacement, and he is atrocious. I mean, he is nowhere near Jordan Fuller. I don't know who's going to wear the headset for the Rams this weekend on defense, but that's a problem when you're playing Cliff Kingsbury and Kyler Murray. You've got to have everybody in line, everybody in place, everybody set up in the right spots. So that's a big issue. J.J. Watt, he will also be back for the Cardinals. They won't have DeAndre Hopkins this week, but I think they can survive without him as Rondell Moore and company. They have enough weapons and firepower on offense to sustain drives against the Rams. J.J. Watt will be back as well for the Cardinals. That'll help as far as applying pressure to Matthew Stafford. The tackles right now for the Rams haven't been the best the last couple of games. They've been struggling pretty mightily, especially against the 49ers. But, as far as Sony Michel and company, Cam Akers might have a couple carries as well. But I expect the Rams to shut down the run. And Matthew Stafford, he hasn't been looking the same in the last 4 or 5 games. He's been dealing, even since Detroit Lions, he's been dealing with chronic back issues, and he's thrown 4 interceptions his last 10 games. So that's not normal. And you can definitely look for more turnovers as well for the LA Rams. So let me go here real quick to show you what I'm talking about. So on their defense, Nick Scott, he's a strong safety right now. I mean, I don't know if they're going to have Leonard Floyd calling the defense or not, but the Rams, they had it just because they have Von Miller and Aaron Donald. People think, and Jalen Ramsey, people think that they're an amazing defense. They've really kind of struggled as of late. Jalen Ramsey, yeah, he's going to shut down one guy, but the Cardinals have so many offensive weapons that Dante Dion. I mean, he's not going to cover anybody really. And Troy Reader, he's not that good. Christian Roseboom, he's not that good either. And then you still have Leonard Floyd and Von Miller and Aaron Donald. That's going to cause some problems, but they can double team some of these guys. Sean Robinson, he's not that great either. And actually, I understand Cooper Kupp. He's the Triple Crown winner, yards, touchdowns, receptions for a receiver, and Odell's doing pretty good as well. But the Cardinals actually do a pretty good job of locking down the number 1 receiver of the opponent. So we'll see as far as how the Cardinals handle that. But I expect the Cardinals to do a decent job navigating those issues as far as that goes. Now let me go to the Cardinals depth chart here. AJ Green, Andy Isabella, he can fly. Rondell Moore can fly. They still have Christian Kirk as well. AJ Green, he's been coming on as well. And they have Zach Ertz. They like him in the middle of the field. And I just went over those linebackers. All they have is Leonard Floyd. And so Zach Ertz should be able to get open in those pass routes as well. And, James Conner and Chase Edmonds, they're serviceable running backs. They're not great, but they're very serviceable. Like I said, they're going to have J.J. Watt back in the mix. They should have him back in the mix as well for this weekend. So Jordan Phillips, he shouldn't be there, but we'll see. Chandler Jones, he's a beast. Isaiah Simmons, they're using him accordingly. So he'll probably be in coverage as well along with Tyler Higbee. Jordan Hicks, he's great coming from the Eagles. And, Buda Baker, he's one of the better safeties in the league. Byron Murphy's been playing lockdown defense as well, almost as good as Jalen Ramsey. So, it's pretty even across the board, but I still like the Cardinals in this game. Honestly, just from the fact with Chandler Jones and J.J. Watt and Matthew Stafford's back issues right now, that Rob Havenstein and Austin Corbett, they just got blown up against the 49ers. And I understand it was Bosa and company and Armstead, but I mean, and Brian Allen, they were bad. I mean, it was really bad. Andrew Whitworth, he's playing okay, but he's having some bad series as well. And so I just don't see them having, a lot of success against the Cardinals. And guys, I mean, that's my prediction. I just wanted to share my thoughts with you. Please subscribe down below, like my page. Let me know what you think about this game as well. And we'll see what happens when they meet up and play. All right, guys. Till next time. Peace.